Hey everyone, me Kevin here. I'm going to start with a warning today, and then obviously we're going to watch the market open. So first, I want you to know this, and I think many of you already know this. I am with you. I am part of the Wall Street Bets movement. I am part of the retail movement. I am invested. I am holding. I'm hodling. I am with you. But there's something I gotta talk about when it comes to hedge funds. We have to beat them at their own game. And in this introduction, I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean. I don't mean fighting the hedge funds head on. And what we did with GameStop was amazing, but I want to look long term here, okay? There's a special way that we can kick the ass of these jerk off hedge funds and make a lot of money. And it's a special way to do it. See, on YouTube and Reddit, I believe we collectively see trends way and long before the hedge funds on Wall Street do. The hedge funds on Wall Street are lost in their Bloomberg terminals, updating their price targets 5 years out on Microsoft stock. Well, we as day traders, swing traders, hodlers here on YouTube and Redfin tend to be much faster and much further ahead than these folks on many trades. And this is where I want to make a specific argument by using a couple examples. And then I think this is going to make a lot of sense. So the first example I'm going to give you is this company called Shift Technologies, SFT Technologies. When you compare the fundamental value of Shift to a company like Carvana, there's one key difference between the two companies. Shift is a company, first of all, let me tell you the similarities, okay? Shift is a company that sells used cars. So does Carvana. Shift is a smaller company. Carvana's a larger company. Carvana's in like 23 markets and Shift is in like 6 or 5 markets. It's really small. They're a tiny company, right? But their valuation on multiple of revenues totally skewed. Why? Because Carvana has become sexy to the hedge funds. That's it. Shift is not. Even though both have the same profit potential on a per car sales basis, and even though when it comes to selling used cars, people go to where the highest price is, which means there's really no difference between selling your car to Carvana or selling your car to Shift or whatever. You're going to go wherever you're going to get the best price, which gives Shift a wonderful way to break in. The difference is the hedge funds are not in. And so now I'm going to go to the second example, and then I'm going to show you exactly how you beat hedge funds at their own game. Okay, the second example, EXP, the real estate company, ticker symbol EXPI. This is a company that I've been pitching to course members since it was $42, and I pitched on the YouTube channel when it was around $70, $60, $70, especially when the split happened. I made some more videos. I talked about them in depth around $60 on the channel. I talked about them in depth when the split happened around 70, or when they announced the split around $70 to $80. I'm going to be making a video later on EXPI, but right now I want to focus on the hedge fund argument here. So here's the thing. EXPI right now trades for around $140. When I last made my YouTube video on this channel about EXPI, I mentioned that here's the thing. When EXPI announces a split, what happens? Hedge funds start paying attention. And that's because it shows up on the damn Bloomberg terminal. Ooh, this company's going to do a split. This is very interesting. And so what's fascinating is, as this attention spreads around hedge funds and you start getting more institutional investors plowing into a company like EXPI, the stock price goes to the moon. So I just gave you two examples. One example where the stock has done nothing. It's been flat since I bought it. $8, 50 cents, whatever. Nobody cares. That is a 4-bagger. That is easily a 4-bagger once the hedge funds swoop in, right? You look at EXPI. That is a company that when it was $42, I'm like, guys, I think this could be a 5x stock. Like this, we got to be in this stock. This is the next thing. And even today, I still think it's potentially a 5x stock. But the point is, once the split happened, hedge funds got interested, boom, the hedge funds come plowing in. So how do you beat the hedge funds at their own game? You got to get into stocks before the hedge funds get in. And then you want the hedge funds at your back like the wind at your back. That is how you beat hedge funds. You don't want to go head to head with these guys. Look, it worked with GameStop for a bit, But in the long run, these are people with a lot of executive decision-making power, and it's really hard to fight these people's head on because they have so much decision-making power with so little brains that are needed to make decisions, and they can move billions of dollars faster than we can even post a Reddit post. It's insane. So you want these hedge funds behind us, not in front of us. That's the way to make money against these hedge funds. That's my opinion. And so when I have a title like what we've got today, which is Markets to the Moon, I also want to touch on, and then we're going to look at exactly what's going on in markets here. I also want to touch on the fact that, yes, at the moment, markets are going to the moon. And it kind of feels a little stressful because it's like, how long can this sustain itself? Well, as long as we keep having the money printer go brrr, and as long as we keep having the velocity of money be as low as it is, where basically people are investing and saving more and paying off debt more rather than spending money on stuff like Apple headphones or whatever, as long as that continues to happen, we can continue to see this market move up, which is crazy. I personally think the marker is 18 months from the day the Fed begins to taper bonds. That's the time frame we have here for these markets. Okay. In other words, once the Fed begins to taper bonds, that's when I think we could potentially we might want to start like an 18-month clock countdown where personally I'm going to be looking at it going, okay, I'm at 20% margin now on my stocks. Maybe I'm going to bring this down to 10 months or 10% over the next 18 months. That's kind of my theory. That's my philosophy right now. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump on over to Webull. Let's figure out what the heck is going on in markets here. We've got a lot of movement. Hold on 1 second if you don't mind. This is really bothering me. 1 sec. I just have to lower this. No, Siri, go away. You suck. Gosh, I got to get that pin out of here. Okay, much better. Good. So let's go. I still hear myself. Get out of here, dude. You're killing me. Why? This echo is killing me. Sorry. I have no idea why. Oh, I know what's doing it. Hold on. I can handle this. And then we got to talk about the markets because the bell's about to open. Oh, okay. There we go. Much better. Echo's gone. Thank you for that patience. So let's go take a look at the market. Look at this, folks. We got, Palantir. Come on, man. Palantir was the freaking stock that I'm like, buy this when it gets under $30. How many times did I say buy Palantir when it gets under $30? The damn stock hit $31. And I knew it would moon after it got to $30, but the damn thing didn't hit $30, so I didn't execute on it, and here it is up 10% again. This is a company you got to own. I tried timing it. I got screwed on that one. I love that company, though. Good company. Okay, Microvision. I'm more nervous about Microvision. I'm worried about Microvision a little bit because they have been and I'm invested in Microvision. I've got, I think over $130,000 in Microvision, which is a lot for basically what used to be a penny stock and now technically is no longer a penny stock. But they are looking for a suitor, aka they are looking for a company to buy them. And then they can manufacture their LiDAR products that they want. I don't love companies that are solely looking for a suitor, but they've got the technology. I got to give them hats off to that. Here we go. EXPI up 7% on Friday, up another 6% today. Oh, man, I want to be able to buy this stock cheaper. I've got over $600K in EXPI, and I wish I had more in this stock. That company is great. But see, the hedge funds came in, right? Pumps it right up. Open Doors up a little bit. Virgin Galactic finally up again a little bit. Aurora Cannabis. Oh, we got the cannabis stocks up. Redfin. That's another company you got to be in. Redfin and EXPI. That is the future of real estate. Mark my words right here. The future of real estate is EXPI and Redfin. Sometimes people are like, oh, but Kevin, these are companies that have already gone to the moon. Redfin, 8x since you pitched it at $10 in the depths of the recession. Like, why would I invest in it now? These aren't penny stocks that have that massive volatility, but if you're looking for a little bit of safety, but also the potential for big gains, you got to be in these. Yes, Tesla bought Bitcoin. I made a video about that. Check it out on the channel. You probably didn't get a notification because, well, YouTube. Yes. Bitcoin or Tesla buying Bitcoin, phenomenal thing. All right, let's go ahead and jump on over to the opening bell. It looks like it's happening right now, so I don't know if I'm not going to be fast enough to pull it up. That's okay. The market's opening. We don't have to watch it. I kind of wanted to.
Yeah.
Can I get it?
Yeah. There's the opening bell, guys. At the NASDAQ, happy birthday. Celebration of its 50th anniversary. Adina.
I don't know why, but like psychologically, I have to listen to both bells in the day. Like It feels good listening to both the opening in the morning, or the morning bell and the afternoon bell. Okay, so going back, jumping on over to the Weebs. Gosh, it's so green, the market. It's crazy how green it is. Okay, so we got Snowflake up a little bit. We got Enphase going back to $200. This is another must-have company. GameStop, come on, push this thing. So GameStop up again 11% here. I still think that deep effing value sold at $90. I'm pretty damn confident he sold out at $90. We'll see, but that's when he stopped making the updates. I think he got attorneys whispering in his ears, and he's out of there. So what do we have in the losers today? Bitcoin. Look at that, almost $44,000. Oh man, I wish I had some more in the Bitcoins, but that's how it works. So let's see what's red today. Look at this. We've actually got CCIV selling off today. Big sell-off here. Oh, look at that red candlestick. Oh my gosh, we've got a little bit of a sell-off happening here. So I'm not sure if this is potential negativity because of these rumors circulating about the Chamath or whatever. But CCIV company you gotta own. I'll be talking about some new price targets in my course member live stream later. I'm super excited to share some updated price targets with folks, but these it's still finalizing them right now. But before my 9 o'clock course member live stream, which if you want to join those courses, you can now use coupon code HODL, HODL. On the link down below. But let's keep focusing on the market right here. Pinterest selling off a little bit. I like this. If we could get Pinterest down a little bit more, even though I've got options on this, and that obviously hurts the options, implied volatility and all that good stuff. This is a good one to own. Look at this. Northern Genesis. This is an interesting one. I have a hard time going heavy on this company. I don't actually own any of this company. But this is a company to pay attention to. Let's go to, here we go. See, this company ran up to $35, and it kind of just sold right back down. We've got this is an electric vehicle manufacturer merger here, partnerships with Amazon potentially. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at some questions here. What kind of, any news on CCIV? I really think the CCIV move here is because of some potential negative rumors on what could happen with, whether or not they are going to move up. Give me some other names here, folks. What are some other names you want me to look at? I want some more names. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down some of these ticker symbols, and I'll do some research on some of the tickers that you give me. So you bought 20 shares of NGA. Hey, it's a red day. Good for you. I'm all for you buying on red. So good for you. What are some more tickers? OCGN. Yeah, we looked into that one. I have a hard time getting into a vaccine stock. Rocket Mortgage. Oh my God, I'll talk to you about that one. Rocket Drive. Drive is an ETF. I'll talk about that. MPS, I don't know what that is. CTRM, I'll check that. The ones I don't know are the ones I'm going to check into. AG, Shift, I just talked about. CTRM. Okay, I got a lot of votes here on CTRM. Sundial, APTV, I'll put that down. Sundial. It would be interesting to do, I don't know. See, anytime I do a video on a stock that's already gone to the moon, like Sundial, people are like, oh, Kevin, you're too late. And I'm like, well, do you not want the damn perspective? But anyway, thank you for all these ticker symbols. So let me just say, my concern with OCGN, and maybe it's unfounded, but the concern that I have with this one here is once these vaccine stocks, they go to the moon on excitement and hype, they oftentimes end up having traders move out of the stocks, right? So keep that in mind. Where is it right now? Recently, is it under here? Where's the thing? It's under O. There it is. Oh my God, is it up 92% today? Holy crap, no freaking way. Dude, oh my God. Okay, I mean, this is an insane movement. Holy crap. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that's amazing. Because I remember I talked about this thing on Friday, and I mean, geez, man, obviously, hold on here. No. Is it? Is this up? No, that's amazing. Hold on, let's see here. OCGN. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's up 92% today on the open. It's a $1.6 billion market cap. It's a tiny company. That's the thing. Let's look at mRNA in comparison. So Moderna in comparison is a $71 billion market cap. Dang. That's why this thing is moving like this OCGN. This is really good. Oh my God. I mean, I hate buying stuff when it's straight up like this, but it just literally doubled over the weekend here. Jeez, man, that's nuts. Look, okay, it's selling off a little bit here. Good, because and not to anybody's pain, but good because it gives another buying opportunity, right? This is pretty incredible. I have to say. I mean, what news did we get over the weekend? Announces a $23 million direct offering. Oh, what price did they do? That might be why this thing shot up. Let's see what price they had here. At a purchase price of $7.65. There you go. That's the news. That's why this thing is moving, folks. It's one of the reasons, at least here. So when they do this and they come in and say, hey, we're going to issue 3 million shares at $7.65, and the thing closed at $5.50 or whatever, that's a huge validation for this company. This is a $1 billion market cap. It's a tiny company, so it's very, very easy for the stock to move dramatically like this. And that's why we're seeing this. But folks, it makes you wonder, is this just the beginning on this movement here, on this particular vaccine stock? These are some incredible gains. I get nervous about biotech. I don't know that I would be in this stock super long, but it depends, because they're not doing mRNA technology. And that was one of the reasons last week I'm like, I don't know. I really like the messenger RNA technologies. There's talk now that, what is it? There was some news over the weekend. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Parkinson's. I think it was cystic fibrosis. I don't know. Some kind of crazy ailment is potentially getting cured by mRNA technology now. Really incredible. I will gladly look into this. 25. That's a relatively new post there. Let me see if I can look up that article. Research at St. Louis Fed. Let's do that right now. I appreciate you sending me a link here. I'll pull that up. But especially from the St. Louis Fed, I appreciate that. This is really, really cool. That OCGN is moving this big, and it's the direct offering that's pushing it. Not being an mRNA vaccine, it's tough for me to love this company long run. But in terms of the momentum, if you're a trader, man, there's money to be made here, I think. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. These are some insane moves. 90% going over $10 now. And it's still a cheap stock. That's the thing. I mean, look, it just moved another 8% just in the time we've been watching it here. Now 10%. This thing is just going straight freaking up right now. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a movement on this stock. Really, really incredible. And Microvision continuing to move up 13% here. I mean, these small cap stocks are just blowing up right now. Tonics moving up again. We watched this one last week as well. Palantir, dang. I mean, what insane movements. The entire market is moving up. Look, even EXPI. People are plowing money into the stock market right now. Folks, here's another one. And this one I think is a little underappreciated today. This is one that in my opinion is undervalued too, but it doesn't have a sex appeal of a vaccine stock. Gore's Holdings. So I talked about this one a little bit more in detail with course members on Friday, but this is a company that I put over 300 grand into. This is a SPAC that is going to merge with Matterport. Matterport uses LiDAR to invest in to scan the interiors of properties. I remember how I said EXPI and Redfin are the future of real estate? Well, the future camera technology that both of them I expect will be using almost exclusively in the future is Matterport. And Gore's Holdings is the SPAC that is merging or creating, is basically taking Matterport public. This is a company you've got to be invested in. Redfin uses already Matterport exclusively. You've got EXPI and all virtual real estate. Wouldn't be surprised if we keep seeing movement towards Matterport usage with EXPI as well. A little bit shocked that also Redfin also pumping up 6%. I think this is potentially following in the footsteps here of EXPI. Look at this, OCGN almost up 100% now. Oh, there it is. It's 101%. Oh my God. Let's go. Honestly, this could be a stock that you almost just want to be a part of, because it's possible that when this thing hits the news, this could keep moving. This could just keep going up. OCGN It's up 108% right now. Oh my God. Like me talking about it, it just went up another, I mean, it went up 20% from when we first started talking about it. This is a bull. The momentum behind this is insane. I wouldn't be shocked if this continues to run, because what's going to happen is this is going to hit the mainstream media here. Let's go look at trends, okay? Before we do any kind of movement here, I'm going to look at trends. So we're going to go to trends.google.com. Let's look at this one, OCGN stock. I want to see the search trends for this stock. Okay, let's go to the past 30 days here. So what do we got? Okay, so definitely Feb 5. This is going to blow up, folks. It is just beginning its search trend movement up here. With a movement like this today at 115%. Now, the more I keep yapping, the more this thing keeps going up. This is bad. I just buy some already. But it keeps getting more and more expensive. This is insane. Let's see here. I'm gonna buy a little bit. Just to let's see here. I'm gonna buy. I don't know, what am I gonna buy? And let's put it just in dollars here. I'm actually on Robinhood right now because that's where I've got some funding available. Okay, so I'm gonna put in a little bit here, and I'm interested. This is a trader move. I don't think this is a long-term move for me. I don't know that I would hold this for a very, very long time. But I just bought $25,000 in OCGN. I think this is potentially a swing trade. I don't think this is a long trade. We'll see how much this moves. But folks, the market cap on this is so small that that this could really continue to move on news. And I could be really wrong here. But I'm going to send a quick alert out to my, because I just made this decision here too. So let me just send a quick alert out. On news when it. Hold on one sec. Okay, so okay, all right. So all right, let's talk about this a little bit more. Some will be on for this one. Okay, so let's talk about this one a little bit more. Here's my thinking. I think that this particular stock could move under just solely momentum of news on this stock moving up continuously higher. This is kind of like what happened with GameStop, right? You get 100% move on a small cap stock like this. You get in relatively early on the moves, and it's not early. It's definitely not early, right? But it's a move. You've got this stock. Let's go in over here. Hold on. Let's pull this up again on the iPad here. So I want to explain my thesis here a little bit more in detail. All right. So my thesis here. Oh, did OCGN literally just get halted for trading because it's not moving anymore? Watch. It literally tanks 30% after it comes back. But I'm not seeing the ticker move anymore, so I wonder if it got halted. Let's see, OCGN stock. It's stuck. I think it got halted. Okay, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. This is if you're in this, to me, this is a swing trade. This is, I don't know if this is a big long-term play that I could hold for the long term, but this is, look, when we're at an R, in my opinion, this is like using the RSI for day traders, okay? When you're using the relative strength of search results here, and we get a peak of like 47, 54 here in the relative Feb 2, Feb 3. Folks, this Feb 5, mark my words, these search trends for OCGN are literally going to go to the moon in the next 2 days. So Feb 8, Feb 9, the search trends for this are going to be at the moon. People are going to look at this and go, holy crap, it doubled. I think there's going to be a lot of money that plows into this stock for at least the next 2 days, maybe the balance of the week. I think there might be an opportunity short term to swing this. I don't, especially since it's only a $1 billion market cap. I mean, that's the thing. You look at this, you go, this is okay. It's at $2 billion now, at 1.89, because I mean, it's just doubled. Jesus, crazy. With this low of market cap, this stock could move. We'll see. We'll see how much it moves. I really think, one of these days, it's not going to be OCGN. It's going to be Shift. It's going to be SFT. That's going to be another one. One of these days, maybe after they report earnings. I don't know, but you go to Shift stock. Oh, cool. Look, it's up 8% today. Look at this, folks. This is a $728 million market cap. That's like a third of what OCGN is right now. This is a company that, it is so undervalued compared to Vroom and Carvana. You got to be in this company. I think it's going to be a four-banger. Definitely not a four-bagger. It's definitely not going to be something as like exciting as an electric vehicle play, but it's definitely an exciting play nonetheless. So this is one I want to pay attention to. Thank you for the super chats here. I want to take a look here on Webull. It says suspended. Yeah, mine doesn't say suspended, but it looks frozen. Yeah. I mean, you got to be careful, okay? With the swing trades, you want to try to momentum trade these. This is the OCGN play is not a long run play for me. It is a short term swing. That's the way I would play that, and we'll see. I'll let you know when I change my mind on that. Okay, check out CLVR, unknown, super undervalued, small market cap, 84 mil on hand. That's good for a small cap. Could be positioned to become the world's largest supplier of cannabis. Very little risk. Okay, so let's look at this. CLVR. Let's try to understand this. So CLVR stock. Let's pull this up here. So this is Cleverleaf Holdings. We've got, wow, it's done. When did this come out? December 18th is when it got listed. It's basically just been down since then. It's down 11%. Pharma, it's a pharma company. I'm telling you, pharma companies can make you rich fast or they can make you broke fast. There's a reason I only put 25K into OCGN. But I'm a little bit of a baby. Oh, here come the red candlesticks. Classic. Trading has resumed and the red candlesticks are now coming in. Not uncommon. But that's fine. Whatever. The OCGN, I think you've got 3 to 4 days of potential movement here to the upside. I would not be surprised if this keeps moving. If I'm a trader, I'm plowing into OCGN. And I again, no guarantees, but to me, you plow into OCGN, this is going to be headline news tomorrow. You're going to open up the Wall Street Journal, you're going to open up the New York Times, and people are going to be sitting there going, oh, small vaccine company with $2 billion market cap, a successful vaccine. Moon, my expectation. How long it lasts, I don't know. I mean, it could stabilize, right? Fundamentally, when you have a small company that comes out and says, holy crap, we got a vaccine that competes with Moderna and Johnson & Johnson and these other companies. This is a company that it's going to keep going and going and going and going. And it could stay there. I mean, again, $2 billion market cap, folks. $2 billion market cap. Moderna, $77 billion. And if they have a competing vaccine, huge validation for this company. Long run, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll sit my butt down and I'll do a 7-hour fundamental analysis on OCGN. But right now, I put my money in and we got it in at the Robin Hoods, the hoods of the Robin, and we'll see what happens. I can lose money on it. I can make money on it. I want to prove it to you though, because I sometimes people wonder, like, did you really do it? Yes. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. But okay, I want to talk about this other one here. Well, let's understand this a little bit. So CLVR, and I've got a bunch of these written down here. I never remember what HDMI my phone is. Whatever. I'll figure it out. CLVR. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, here we go. I finally figured it out. Okay, so if I press these 3 buttons, I'll be able to show my hood of the Robin. There we go. Okay, so wow, that 25K is up 5K. Look, that could disappear just as fast as it came. Okay, so you gotta be careful. But anyway, so let's go back to the weebs, and I want to understand Cleverleaf Holdings. Does anybody have a thesis on Cleverleaf Holdings? So what I would ask is, if you can, let's make a channel really quick in Discord specifically for public research of stocks. So I'm going to do that. If you have fundamental research that you want to share and you're not a course member, I still want to see your research. I still want you to be able to get your opinions out there. Obviously, most of my, actually, I would say like 99% of my alerts and my theses and all that, they go to course members first. But I want to put this out here in the Discord. I'm going to make a channel right now, Stock Research Public. We'll go ahead and make that channel. And I'm going to put it on slow mode to where you can really only post. I really only want people to post like once an hour or less on there. Share your research and thesis on stocks here. Limit post to sharing on research, not commentary. Okay, good. So then I'll have to probably moderate this as well. But go to metkevin.com/Discord. metkevin.com/Discord. I'll put it in the chat here as well so you can see it. Then you'll be able to post your research if you have it. And I'm happy to talk about that obviously on the channel and such too. But metkevin.com, oops, where'd my comment go? My comment disappeared. Oh, there it is. metkevin.com/Discord. So go there and check it out. But yeah, OCGN I think just got halted again. That's insane. AMC, is AMC a buy or hold? I personally wonder if AMC has been like it's been done. You know what I mean? Like I think the traders are going to start moving out of that. Cannabis cultivators are seasonal because of harvest season and November elections. So I don't know what harvest season is. Anything you invest in cannabis today will be halved by summer. Brian, tell us why. Why do you think that? I don't know anything about this Cleverleaf's holding. I would really have to do some research on this. Let's see. Let's open up. Let's go to Yahoo Finance to see. No, there are no reports on it. I could go to Seeking Alpha. We could look and see what we've got in Seeking Alpha on this one. So Seeking Alpha. Let's see what we got. Cleverleaf. Don't know anything about it though. It's tough. So I hear a lot of talk about ZOM, but let me see. Cleverleaf. No results found for Cleverleaf. Oh, symbols. What's CLVR? CLVR. Let's see. CLVR Holdings. Okay, so what is this? Here we go. A lot of bullish reports on Seeking Alpha on this thing. Sometimes that could go either way. Is Shift still moving? What's Shift doing? Oh, damn. Look at that. Shift is up 10%. Hell yeah. Folks, we need Shift to go mainstream. I think Shift, when they blow out earnings, folks, when Shift comes out and blows out earnings, this is a $20 to $40 stock. Nobody believes me because I've been saying it for months. And I just need the hedge funds to validate it one day. One day they will. I put money in Microvision. I want to see what my Microvision position is doing. I do not understand why Microvision is running the way it is. But I put money into Microvision as a swing trade. Oh damn! I got to pay off some margin. I'm 700K deep on Webull margin, and usually I keep that at 0. Yeah. So let me move to this camera. Okay. My position, where is it? Where's my Microvision? Oh, Microvision. Oh, wow. I have a lot more in Microvision than I thought I did. So here is my Microvision. So this is my Microvision right now. That's insane. So I remember when I bought this at 793 as totally a momentum trade, and then it went down right after. I'm like, ah. But I just held on to it because I'm like, it can't get much cheaper. And that's crazy. I can't believe that this has been a two-bagger so far. That's insane. So bullish on Shift. Oh, yeah. Bullish. You got to be bullish on Shift, man. You just have to be. So I have way too many buttons here to press. This is getting ridiculous. So, okay. Okay, yeah, OCGN halted again. It's just gone. It's just gone. Maybe it went to 0. I don't know. Bitcoin. If you have not watched my Bitcoin video, watch that, folks. Watch my Bitcoin video this morning on Tesla. Okay, so if you have expiring options on Shift on the 19th, I would probably trade my options in for shares on an update like this. Take advantage of that shift in implied volatility. CCIV, man, at $33, it's such a great company. A little expensive right now. So let me quickly finish my thought on, or I just want to get a quick understanding, okay, on this. So it's Cleverleaf, not Cloverleaf. I keep saying Cloverleaf, I think. It's Cleverleaf. Cleverleaf, compelling cannabis opportunity. Oh, yeah? Why? Cleverleaf is a cannabis company, and I'd be careful, okay? Sometimes, like, I make commentary as, like, a first reaction, and I don't want you to think it's a conclusion. Yeah, anyway, when I'm doing these live streams, you're getting Kevin in the raw form. So sometimes that's risky. And we'll look at what this Zom trade is in a moment. Cleverleaf is a cannabis company that has one of the lowest costs of production in industry that's rapidly commoditizing. Since its SPAC, Cleverleaf has been the best financial metrics in the whatever. Okay, let's see what they're saying. So it's a medical cannabis company born out of a combination between Northern Swan Holdings and Eagle Canada Holdings. They're all in Canada. A Colombian cannabis producer led by... So this is a Colombian company. The combined company assumed Eagle Cannabis Holdings trade name. So do they operate out? Where do they operate out? Let's see. Northern Swan global supplier, assets in Canada, Germany, Portugal, not even Colombia. Oh my God. Okay. Cleverleaf's was vertically integrated producer of pharmaceutical grade medical cannabis and hemp. Hemp, that reminds me of Rust. With over 1.5 million square feet of greenhouses in Colombia. So out of the gate, I get nervous. And maybe this is a home bias thing, but I'd rather see these facilities, like I'd rather plow money into cannabis companies in either Canada or the United States. And maybe that's just because of what we've seen with the Colombian government. This is not a slam on the Colombian people. I love the Colombian people. I lived in South Florida, and many friends from Colombia. South Florida, obviously, greater population of Colombians than you have in California. At least that was my experience. But you've got big issues with the government there, and that's one of the reasons you've seen this insane hyperinflation in Colombia. So it makes me a little bit nervous. I'll do some more deep diving on this, but for right now, I'm going to move on over. Okay, I got to Google Translate this. Okay, I'll do that. Hold on. We're going to Google Translate this really quick. Or somebody else could probably tell me really quick. But I want to move on over to another stock here. So, what was just say? Colombia Norte. Is that no? I think that means no good, right? No good or something like that. I gotta work on my Spanish. GoogleTranslate.com. Detect language. Colombia, you don't like. Oh, no. It's not that I don't like Colombia. It's that I'm worried about the government, okay? When I have the government concerns. Thank you for the clarification, okay? Again, it's not a slam on people. It's not a slam on the country. It's a slam on the government. It concerns me. And I have hope that they are going to improve in the long run. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of hope for Colombia. And they will. And once they democratize, they will. They will improve. Gore's Holdings selling off here a little bit. That actually is a buy opportunity in my opinion. This Matterport SPAC, I'm upside down on that trade, but that's okay because that's not a trade for me. This Matterport SPAC, that is a long hold. And I'll tell you, the fuddy-duddy hedge funds, they do not understand Matterport scanning technology. If this thing goes red, honestly, anything under $14 for Matterport, bargain basement deal for Matterport. You buy Matterport under $14, you are getting yourself a long run deal. The subscriptions they charge, they're expensive, they're sticky, they spend a lot of money on sales to acquire customers, but once you get a Matterport customer, you are a Matterport customer for life. You have got to be there. I'm Colombian, the government is corrupt. I appreciate you reiterating what I'm saying. You know, and I'm not only trying to look at the bias of somebody reiterating what I'm saying, but I appreciate it. Rust uses the Unity game engine. Unity IPO'd recently. Well, you know what we got to tell Unity is to figure out how to fix the damn cheaters because I am sick of getting ESP aimbotted on Rust. Somebody please tell Unity about that. Okay, Gore's Holding, GHVI. You got to have that in portfolio. It is a must-own in your portfolio for the future of 3D scanning of properties. You still have a lot of fuddy-duddies in the industry today that are like, oh, but That compromises the security of my clients' homes. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is a no. Okay, wow, EXPI now up 10%, folks. Oh man, I gotta post my EXPI video. It's ready. I was gonna post it after this live stream. It's right here. But basically, this is me saying go buy EXPI. Seriously, it's right here. Actually, I don't know that you can see it, but it's right here. I have 620K invested, blah, 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 blah. As soon as I hit post on this, it'll go live. It's already ready. I just got to do it. Okay, let's go back. All right, play on a server with better admins. It doesn't work when you're working on, when you're posting on, or when you're doing the official servers like the Reddit service. Okay, wow, OCGN, a little bit of a sell-off here again. The traders are selling off, but this is not a permanent sell-off. Anytime this stock it freezes trading, the sell orders plummet in. So not a surprise. It's still going to be a movement stock, I think, for the next few days. This is not a stock that I would trade out of. This is going to be a lot of volatility because of the insanity here with the stock freezing. That happens when you get these freezes, whatever. To me, I would be looking at Friday before offloading OCGN. We'll see. Shifts ticker and let it do its volatility now. I don't really care. I'm not trying to get in and out of this thing today. Shift up 10% today. We got a little bit of a red candle here as well right now. Microvision still pushing up. Look at that, 24%. Phenomenal company here. Let's look at ZOM. So I don't know anything about ZOM. I'm going to look at that here really quick. So ZOM stock. We can pull up the seeking outfit. We have GM earnings Wednesday, shift Thursday. Yeah, you almost want to be in shift before the earnings is my take on that one. So, okay, let's see here. So ZOM, another pharmaceutical. Also, that it's up 17% today, going to the moon. Let's see here. ZOM, a meme. So this one's listed as a meme stock. Jeez, man. I don't know. I'm gonna stick right now with OCGN. We'll see what happens. OCGN for me with the COVID vaccine. I think when we get this social momentum, it's got a little bit of a red candle right now, but when we get this the social momentum over the next few days, we'll see what happens. I think we're seeing a little bit of a broader. What do we got here? No, let's see. Going to $38 here. Wow, 11% on EXPI. So I should have posted the video like 20 minutes ago, but I'm not adding to EXPI right now anyway. It's a little bit too pricey for me to add onto right now. There might be a sell-off after that thing splits. Watch my video, though, when we post it. So AMC down 8%. AMC is not one that I would hold on to right now. If I had profits in AMC, I'd be out of AMC right now. I think you're going to see a lot of people transform over. I will look into ZOM. I promise you that. I will look into that. Somebody here says OCGN will get support around $9.80, and then it'll take off again. It's going to be volatile. This thing is going to trade up and down. I'm not nervous about my 25K in the trade here at all. This is one of the reasons, by the way, I do not somebody says I'm mistaking Colombia with Venezuela. No. I know we've got a lot of hyperinflation. We've got serious hyperinflation in Venezuela. Venezuela is like a disaster when it comes to hyperinflation. But you all have high inflation in Colombia too. Let me look up the latest stat here. Colombia inflation. 2019, that's actually not that bad. 3.5. That's actually not that bad. Oh, here, wait a minute. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is a but you can't take that. Reaching an all-time high everybody had high inflation in the 70s, an average of 13.9%, 55 to 2020. Still, you're right. The hyperinflation is definitely Venezuela, not so much Colombia here in recent years. Their forecast for 2021, you're right about that. 2.1%, that's low. That's really, really low for going forward here. That's not bad. I might have to update my thesis here, but I still do worry about, and it's not just inflation. I do still worry about having an investment that could be potentially affected by changes in the Colombian government. I will keep an eye on that. I appreciate you updating my thesis here on inflation. So thank you for that. That's definitely appreciated. I will do. You know, a really good website for looking at getting an update onto foreign affairs is actually foreignaffairs.com. Really, really good company. Very, very difficult reads sometimes, but this could be a very good update to do, and I appreciate that. I'm going to do an updated thesis here on the Colombian market here. Pieces, see, yeah, I mean, but some of these are old articles. Pieces slipping away in Colombia, you know, peace and democracy in Colombia. Let's keep going here. I got to get a recent update here. Let's see, from date range. Let's see if I can get a recent update on Colombia from, let's go to 2020 on. Let's see. Pandemic could bring power to Latin America. Power gangs. Let's go to 20. Do I have any more recent ones? 2021. 2021 foreign affairs. Latin America's darkest hour. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do a quick update. This was for my birthday. Just get a. I don't think I have my login right now. Okay. Here we go. No. Okay. I'll have to do more research in this once I log in, but these are the kind of things that I want to read to update my theses on Colombia. And I appreciate whoever sent that chat notification. I will do some more research here at Colombia, but these are the kind of articles that I want to read. See, can Biden heal a fractured hemisphere? Latin America's darkest hour. On the campaign trail, U.S. President Joe Biden famously described the approach of Donald Trump's administration to Latin America as taking a wrecking ball to our hemispheric ties. Now that he is in office, Biden has pledged to restore those ties and rebuild regional cooperation. That could be interesting. It almost makes you wonder, is there a potential for a cannabis cooperation between the Biden administration and the Colombian government? Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for updating my thoughts, though, overall on inflation on Colombia. But I do still have my concerns regarding political stability, and I'm going to do some more deep diving on that. So thank you for that. What other comments do we have here? So Carvana has excellent customer service. How is Shift? So Shift actually ranks better in reviews than Carvana does by some metrics. So you got to check. Carvana has many, many more reviews themselves. So, there is that potential for skewing because they don't have as many reviews. Let me quickly just shout out who said this here. And always call me out. Look, if I make a mistake, I'm going to be the first one to say I effed up. Santiago Beaumont, thank you very much. Colombia being the oldest democracy in South America. Fascinating. And you're right. I screwed up the inflation there. Thank you for that. But again, I will update my thesis on the Colombian government regarding ZOM. So thank you. ZOM. Colombia is much more stable than people think. Thank you for this. Tell me more. Tell me more. I appreciate this. And who knows? Maybe sometimes you get the bad that floats to the top. You get the news of cartels floating to the top, and then you don't hear the good. So, maybe I've got the wrong impression, and I'd appreciate a correction there. So, am I currently the only one to ever accidentally select buy instead of sell on Webull and spend way too much on margin? No, I've done that with puts and calls on Webull. It's actually much more confusing than it should be. That is one thing that frustrates me a little bit about Webull. So let's see if my foreign affairs subscription is active. It should be. Nope, apparently not. I'll get to the bottom of that. Oh well. So let's keep looking at the Webull chart here. So what do we got over at the Weebs? Microvision, 26%. I mean, what a move at Microvision. EXPI, 13%. This OCGIN, once this goes on CNBC and this hits the news, it's gonna be a big mover, I think. You shorted Tesla. No. You can't short Tesla. That is not a stock you could short. Tesla, my biggest holding, and the Bitcoin move here. Yeah, Tesla's in my opinion still undervalued. You gotta be careful on that. Forex halts sure kills the momentum of OCG, and yes, yeah, the halts suck. I mean that thing skyrocketed, but to me it's not a sell. I would wait again. I'll have a Friday target. If the thing plummets for some reason to like $7, I'll just hold it. But I don't think it will. I think there'll be some big momentum here. See how the day closes. It's going to get covered. It's going to get a lot of coverage for being up. Give it a couple days. This thing will keep going. Even if you see a down like 10 or 11% tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if you see another 30% move in this stock in a few days. We'll see what happens. What's going on with the Dogecoin? The Dogecoin, let's touch on the Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, Dogecoin. Oh, wow. Dogecoin is moving all of a sudden here. I couldn't tell you why, but it is definitely moving. It is now higher than what I traded this thing for. Traded. Swing traded. I made a lot of money on Dogecoin. I think I put 25 grand in and I tripled. I sold it for 72K. I'm not in it right now. I putting that same kind of 25K trading momentum into OCGN. We'll see what happens. Again, momentum play there. Did he tweet about Doge again? Yeah. It's interesting. Elon keeps memeing Doge, but invests money into Bitcoin. We'll see. Yeah, he's been tweeting about this. No tweets in the last 9 hours. I think Elon's still asleep. I think that guy's up like crazy mad hours at night. We'll see. But CLNE, I think, is a gold mine with the Biden administration. CLNE. Okay, let's do a quick peek there. If I get yeah, okay, I'll save that. So let's go to Seeking Alpha again here. So Seeking Alpha, let's pull this here. So cannabis is being rampantly used in the medical field, psychiatry, and pain medicine. Cannabis is going to blow up. There is no question about that. I am invested in cannabis companies. Let me see let's go to my Biden pie really quick. Okay. So let's go to M1 Finance. We'll just do it together here really quick. M1 Finance, Face ID. Come on, get in there. Okay. So where's my Biden pie? Here it is. So this is my Biden pie. Okay, so these are the marijuana plays that I've got. The marijuana plays that I have are, oh yeah, and somebody asked about Drive. So I do have money in Drive. But I have money in the Cannabis ETF, Canopy Growth Company, and Aurora Cannabis. That's where I put money into, into cannabis. I've also got money in Planet 13. That's another company that I have money in regarding cannabis. Yeah, Planet 13 for the win. Yeah, I've got about 250K in Planet 13, which is actually much more than I have in this Biden pie. I mean, I've got 25, 25, 22. So what is that? Around $70,000 or whatever into these Biden plays. But Planet 13, I've got much more in. Probably should balance that out a little bit between the few, but Planet 13 definitely has the bulk of my cannabis money in it. I will look into Cleverleaf Holdings more. I've got to understand the Colombian government. If I misinterpreted that from previous readings, I apologize. Let's blame the mainstream media. And that's me I'm not me trying to point the finger. It's because of all the reading that I do about foreign affairs. I have to dig deeper into Colombia. Let's see. I now can get along. Wait, what? Me, Kevin, I now can get along with my wife because your recommendation of M1 Finance. well, that's awesome. Yeah, seriously, if you haven't used M1 Finance, take a screen. Oh, so I got to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. The people watching this video right now is 13,337, which is kind of like 1337. I love it. That's awesome. OCGN going up. I'm telling you, man, the momentum in that stock, it is here. Do not panic if that thing goes down a little bit. That is a diamond hander. At least this week, that's a diamond hander. So CTRM, yeah, I'll do a quick brief look at that. I really want to look more into CLVR now. I'm really curious about that because I love being wrong because when I have a wrong impression and somebody's like, Kevin, you might want to look into the foreign affairs of Colombia more. I want to go all in on this right now, but I'm not going to do that right now. Check your private Discord. Okay. I'll do that really quick. Hold on. Let's see. Somebody posted in Discord. Discord. Yeah, I think SNDL Sundial, I wouldn't be surprised if people end up moving out of that swing trade into something else. We'll see. So, okay. Hold on one sec here. Trying to get the private Discord up. I want to see what you have to say. I want to know. Okay, here we go. Private Discord. I'm in it. I'm assuming you probably posted in Stocks Research Public. Wow. You guys have posted a ton of crap about CLVR. Thank you. I will look at that too. Let me quickly look at private as well. So where in the private Discord? CLVR. Oh, okay. You posted some. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to read this thesis here. This is from the private group. I appreciate that. Currently 90% lower average. Wow, the cheapest extracts. Seriously. Competitive. They're actually getting cheaper growth potential, or they're able to grow for cheaper because the electricity is cheaper and it's just cheaper to probably have employees there. I got to look into this. I appreciate this. I will do a deep dive on this. I'm going to go through the private research. I'm going to go through the public research on this. Thank you for sharing this to me. Do you get into the private Discord if you're a member? A course member. So you could use that coupon code HODL is the current coupon code that just came out this morning. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. What the hell? There it is. Yeah, use coupon code HODL, and then you'll get access to those. HODL is the new coupon code. Okay, let's look at a different stock. Let's see another thing that's moving here. I will look at this. That'll be something I'll look into heavily today. I'm fascinated. So OCGIN moving up. Good. That's going to keep moving. EXPI had some red candlesticks here. We got a little bit of a red here on the EXPI. We got Redfin up 6.9. Yeah, actually the entire market is softening a little bit. Everything is softening a little bit right now. So in the day, we have a little bit of softening happening. I'm seeing everything pull back a little bit. Come on, man. Look at GameStop. U-turned. What's happening? What is happening in the market? GameStop just U-turned. Shoot. It's people are trading out of GameStop, and I don't blame it. I don't blame it at all. I've said since January 28th, I said, take profits, folks. Take profits. Nobody's going to blame you for taking profits and making money. You don't go bankrupt making money. 38% off is HODL. The price trends up over time. So if you remember that percentage, the price does trend up. And I don't want to, like, people wonder, like, Kevin, why do you raise the prices? Why would you raise the prices on the course? It's because I keep adding stuff. I keep adding new lectures and content. So over time, that does trend up. But yeah, it does seem like the entire market is moving right now. So again, if you are in OCGN and there's a little bit of a sell-off here, it's because the entire market is softening. I'm diamond handing this. I'm not going to sell this. Guaranteed for at least the next 48 hours. This is a diamond hand for me. OCGN. Again, we put a 25K position in that solely as a swing trade, not as a long run at this point. Microvision up 28% now. Absolutely unreal. What news is there on Microvision for this to be happening? CTRM. Okay, let's understand CTRM. So CTRM up 27%. It's actually moving pretty well today. Here's one that's got momentum as well. No momentum like the OCGN, but what is this? Unfortunately, I don't know what this is, so we'll look this up. CTRM, Castor Maritime Inc. Okay, so let's go to the seeking here. I'm just gonna get a preview of what this is. So here's a neutral dude. I actually like reading the people's neutral analyses. They make me feel a little bit more like I like unbiased as much as possible. So I like neutral, but neutral does not mean unbiased. So we'll see what's happening here. So, okay, massive dilution and a small fleet suggests the shipping company is overvalued. Oh, they're neutral and they think it's overvalued. Okay. Shipping company. Okay. Logistics. Interesting. Dry bulk shipping company. The problem is I'm so clueless about shipping. And I have a hard time investing when I'm clueless in something. Okay, well, let's read about this a little bit. Very high volume, which has led the shares to become restricted on Robinhood. Okay, well, let's look at trends on this. Trends so important, especially if you're trying to swing. You gotta use the trends. So let's do a quick look here, and then let's do it for CLVR too. Was it CLVR? I dropped my notepad. Let's look at both here. Yeah, CLVR stock. Let's just quickly look at both. So CLVR So this one kind of had a peak in December. Is it coming back now? We'll see. We'll see how the momentum moves on this. But I want to look at what was this one? This is CTRM stock. CTRM. Oh, see this one. See this one's breaking out. Interesting. Let's go to last. Not. That's the last day. Yeah, it's just now breaking. Interesting. Okay. See, this had a peak on the 28th. Now being up 28% as a swing, that could move again. And again, these things, what happens is I think people get this psychology of, oh my gosh, it went up 100%. Oh my gosh, it went up 30% today. It's going to do it again tomorrow. That does not last forever. But with OCGN, I think we're early. With Castor Maritime, might be as well. Just looking at this. That's interesting. That will be another one to look into. Again, this is just solely looking at the trend, right? Nothing else. Let's see. Okay, company. I don't like that it got restricted with GameStop because I worry that it makes me. Sometimes it makes me wonder: is that like, has that been, has that already been the thing, right? Like, was that the trade and is it no longer? Oh wow. Okay, so ever since I started talking about Zom, I guess it blew up. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll do some more research on that, but I've really got to do more hunting on the Colombian government first. So shipping company. So these acquisitions also bring the company's fleet to 8 ships in total. New vessels could help the company boost revenue. Our penny stocks have taken over. Oh yeah, our penny stocks really, really popular. I don't read our penny stocks, but I usually look at your suggestions, but I wonder if a lot of the suggestions come from there. Psalm's a long-term play. It could be. So what else do we have here? I want to look at, let me go back. I will do some research on these. I think I'm going to be researched out just looking at what we've got right here. So I'm going to pause on taking ticker recommendations for just the moment. OCGN to me is a mover over this next week. Let's see here. Stock. Yeah, let's see. Past 30 days. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's see. What other? Send a super chat. You never read it. Please take a look at well, sorry about that. ALPP. Been following the stock for a year. Okay, I will write that down. Thank you for that. ALPP. Thank you for the super chat. ALPP. Let me see. I can still look at these super chats. Let's see. So, thoughts on CFI, the smart windows. I didn't like the smart windows. When I first got asked about that trade, I looked at the smart windows from the point of view of a real estate agent and contractor. That's a no-go for me on the smart windows. I think the cost for those is going to be insane relative to just like tinted windows, rather than the smart windows. I think you might see that take off in the high-end market. I think it's a really cool technology, but that's a tough one for me. So thank you for that super chat. CRSR. I'll write that one down. I got a lot of work to do. CRSR. All right, cool. So what else do we have going on here? So the entire market's got some red candlesticks going on right now. Just coming off some of these highs that we've seen here. We've definitely had almost sort of a peak in the middle of the day here. It's barely the middle of the day though. It's like the beginning of the day. But yeah, I mean, even the Matterport SPAC here. This is such good pricing for the Matterport stock. Gores is gonna blow up. Once the financials and the slide deck come out for Gores, I'm excited for that one. OCGN, I think that's gonna have a lot of movement over the next few days. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it wasn't peak now. I don't think it is. Microvision, still trying to understand why this is running, but EXPI, I know why it's running. It's a phenomenal company. Shift deserves the hedge fund wind at its back, like we talked about at the beginning of this video. Whoa, look at Square. Yes. Square was a company that I pitched to course members at about 2:30. We had a little bit of a sell-off. It went to like 240, then it sold off a little bit. But I think this Square might be moving on this Bitcoin Tesla move is my thinking. It wouldn't surprise me. I really thank you for the $9 super chat. Somebody said they also just bought 22 shares at Shift. How long of a hold? It's a long hold. Shift could be a long term. It's not like an OCGN where I'm like get in, get out. And OCGN, I think you got probably another 4 or 5 days on that one. But Shift is one that is probably more like a year of a hold. It could be like a Rocket Mortgage where it just stays flat for a while, which is really frustrating because you're waiting for the hedge funds to go, oh wow, there's actually value here. That's a little bit of what you're playing with at Shift, but that's going to come, and so I'm holding my position in that. Where's Rocket? Rocket's been so flat. RKT, I don't even have him here. Where's Rocket? Rocket Mortgage, such a great company too. It's just sitting around. It sits around $21 forever. It's like if you want to keep a stock and have it go nowhere, it's Rocket Mortgage lately. It's so frustrating. How long is CCIV a hold? Good question. So CCIV, in my opinion, is it depends. Before I learned more about their battery technology, in my interview with Alex Cutler, which you could watch on the channel, and I've been doing more research on the CCIV battery technology. Before I was really doing more research on that, I really felt that CCIV was a trade where you want to be in it before the merger, and the merger is not even announced because when the merger gets announced, people will plow more money into CCIV. That's my expectation. Is right now we're going to see a lot of trading volume at OCGN. I think that's got 2 to 3 days of legs. I will swing trade that. OCGN is going to keep going to the moon. It's just such a small market cap for what it is. But CCIV, in my opinion, you've got a run up to the merger. At merger, you get a run up, and then you could potentially have like a slow deflating of the CCIV until the merger happens. And Lucid could potentially end up being a long play, though. It's a little pricey at $33. At $33, and we don't know this with certainty, but it's almost like a $50 billion company. That's more expensive than Xpeng, and Xpeng's actually delivering vehicles. Yeah. Rocket heavily advertised at the Super Bowl. Rocket Mortgage spends a crap ton of money on advertising, and I think that's almost to their chagrin. So yeah, keep that in mind. So okay, I will be live with course members in about an hour and a half. I owe my course members a lot of updated price targets. So I will see you all later. I might do a market closing live stream if you all like these live streams. Let me know. Certainly subscribe. If you subscribe, that is probably the biggest signal you could send me to letting me know that you like these sorts of live streams. Okay, $5 super chat here on TRXC. I'll write that one down too. I got a lot of research to do, but I'm excited to do it, folks. I got coffee. I totally screwed up my sign up for Discord. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You love that. Oh, well, thank you for that. I'm pissed that we didn't win a Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, appreciate it. Oh, wow. $10 over here from Switzerland. Opinion on Xpeng. Okay, I'll give you my opinion on Xpeng really quick. And then I will move on. I think Xpeng is very, very smart for following the the Tesla model of getting cheaper vehicles, right? That's very different from NIO. Xpeng is a very, what am I doing here? I don't know what buttons to push. There's so many buttons. I don't even know what buttons to push anymore. Xpeng is a very different play than NIO. NIO, you're betting on battery swap technology, which I think is brilliant. I like it. I like it a lot. I've got 500K in NIO. Xpeng I actually have less invested in, but I like their model and how they're following Tesla of having a cheaper sedan. I think NIO's ET7 was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. It's too expensive. I get it. They can compete with Lucid. They can compete for the luxury BMW Mercedes market, which a lot of people in China want. I get it. But I'm frustrated that NIO went with the ET7 instead of the Xpeng model of going for this cheaper sedan, because I think it would have blown up NIO. And I think their stock's been trading sideways really since then because of that. And this is not me bagging on NEO. I've got more money in NEO than I have in XPeng. But I think XPeng is very, very, very smart in how they want to compete with Tesla. And I'm happy about that. Folks, as we wrap up here, pay attention to OCGN. If you're swing trading, that's a potential trade right there. I will hold OCGN until probably, my guess is, here's my thinking. If OCGN goes to $15, that's probably where I'm out. If it goes down from where I bought it, I don't care. I'll hold it because I think it will push to that. But at $15, that stock's going to be worth about $3 billion. That's probably where my target's going to be for that. We'll see. We'll see. Learned a lot from you and looking to get your courses. Todd, do me a favor. Email me again. If you emailed me and you have a question about the courses, you get top priority. Just reply to the email and go bump or something like that. No, not 1 point. I don't know what you guys are talking about with 1.2. Is it 12? DC, I don't know what you're referring to. Sorry. Thoughts on Disney California moving some operations to Florida? That's smart. They'll save some money on taxes. California, man. Ugh. Yeah. No, $12 OCGN cheap. That's hold. Can real estate members join the member live stream? Yes. Yeah, of course, member live stream. You can. Yeah. You just don't get the alerts. That's the only difference. Or the lecture material. Yeah, will you be live for members only after this? Yeah, at 9 o'clock. So that's in an hour and a half. Yeah. Wow, it's only 7:30? I gotta eat some breakfast. Thank you all for being here. Cheers to coffee. JTST. Okay. I'm gonna write it down. JDST. All right, I gotta go. Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, somebody $20 super chat. Y'all too nice. Too nice. All right, folks. See you in the next one. Diamond Hand OCGN until it gets to at least $15.